Well, hello to my lovely viewers, it's PNG. Thank you for tuning to my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And today I'm gonna do the top 10 list for step up characters. The list does not include Bounty Festival units and also extreme units, EX units in other words. Because the whole point about this list is for players who currently doesn't want to spend too much gem, but they want to know which character to develop and work on to basically keep up in the league battle. Bounty Festival unit and extreme units normally requires you just to burn a lot of your rainbow diamonds each month to get them, and of course depending on the character, if you're really a fan of that character, of course you will put a lot of investment into them. But right now, if you're still saving, especially for the 3rd anniversary that's happening at end of January 2022, most likely it's going to be Kaido, of course, because there is a massive few leaks regarding about this character, and it's going to probably be not a dragon, more like a Kaido that can transform into a dragon, or maybe into his hybrid form, depending what it's going to look like. Bandai's probably going to give us like a preview before the 3rd anniversary, then we can make a decision right then. But right now, the list will help out new players so they can know which character to go for, and if they see a banner that can provide them that character, then go for it. But this list is definitely one of the top 10 step-up characters that still can help you to win a lot of games in the league battle. Alright, let's get to the list then. Number 10. Land of Wano Orobi, or Wano Robin. This version of Robin is one of the best runners in the game. Well, right now the only thing that you might find it struggling is because EX Alkainu just running around, and it's the element advantage when you come against EX Alkainu. Alkainu can easily destroy Orobi, but the advantage about Orobi is that she can capture a treasure extremely quick. Even it's fully charged, within 5 seconds she can just capture it, especially at clutch situation. And also because she can spawn a clone, it can also provide defensive and charge up the flag as well. So that's why Orobi is definitely one of the best step-up characters. If you're looking for a good runner, she's one of the best. Then you could actually develop on her, but you have to be wary when you're up against like EX Alkainu. Just try to avoid fighting him and just go around, capture treasure, and then just annoy your opponents with that ability that Orobi has. So yeah, definitely Orobi is one of the best runners. Number 9. Big Mom Pirates crewmate Charlotte Pudding. Pudding is a very good attacker. She's a long range attacker, so you could stay in the safe distance and start shooting your opponents. Not a lot of people uses her, probably because not very familiar with her, or maybe not so popular. Her normal attacks, when she do a range attack, can actually move exactly like Perona. So it's quite flexible and very smooth animation. While she's attacking, she can move, so you could actually put yourself in a safe distance and just start rapidly shoot your opponent, especially if you can keep her HP above I believe it was 70%. You can do 50% more damage to your opponent, and you get a damage reduction as well. So she's extremely dangerous if you can play her correctly. But if you just if your opponent get too close to you, then you'll be probably facing a lot of problems. But Pudding is definitely one of the best step-up characters you can work on to for your attacker role, and she will destroy quite a few opponents. If you're up against EX Alkainu, play smart, you can easily also get rid of the EX Alkainu quite easily. Number 8. Kyoshiro family boss napping Kyoshiro. The key thing about Kyoshiro is that he has the ability and the trait where if you keep your HP above 50%, he will appear as a member of the enemy's team on their map. So the good thing is that you could sneak around to the opponent's treasure map, their treasure area, and they think it's actually themselves or their allies hang around the treasure, and then you can do some sneak cap, especially stages that provide cover, like Sabondi stages, Thriller Bark, Drum Island, that's not very visible to your opponent's eyes when they're playing the game, because this character requires stages that it's not like a flat land. Then he will have a major advantage on helping yourself to capture a lot of treasure and will provide you to win a lot of games. Also, his skill's not bad. He can get speed buffs so you can move around quickly and just provide high damages. But his main role is to capture treasure. So you just have to play his role correctly, then you will win a lot of games with him. He's definitely one of the best runners in the game right now. Number 7. Most handsome swordsman in the land of Wano, Kikunojo, or Okiku. Well, Okiku, I would say, is definitely one of the best attackers in the game right now. Not a lot of people plays Okiku because probably there's other better options. However, if you have Okiku as your in your roster, you could actually develop this character to the max or as strong as possible, because Okiku's ability is in the last 60 seconds on the match. I would suggest if you're using this character, just try to use it at the second character base, where you use initially and first character. If it dies, then use Okiku to fight, especially the last 60 seconds, because at last 60 seconds, the Okiku will put on the Mask of Devil, and you will get a skill 1 and 2 cooldown 100% at the last 60 seconds, so you will be spamming your skill 1 and 2 most of the time. Plus, you will also get an attack boost 30%, so you will be able to butcher a lot of people in quickly. So I would say Okiku is definitely a slaughterer at the last 60 seconds. If you have this character, work on this one, and then you will definitely be able to win a few games with this Okiku character. Number 6, Navy HQ Science Team Captain Sentomaro. Don't underestimate this character. Although he's a green unit, everyone thinks that green will definitely have a disadvantage in the current meta where EX Alkainu is running around. However, if you play Sentomaro very correctly and your teammate knows Sentomaro's strength, charge up the treasures and build up your defenses up until 50% extra, you will be able to tank a lot of characters. Even Alkainu can incinerate you. You can also regain HP from your skills, because both skills can do knockback, so you will be constantly healing 20% all the time. And I have to say, if you play your role defensively, nobody are pretty much quite impossible to take the treasure from you. Sentomaro is very, very good, very underrated. If you played Sentomaro just defending and just sending people flying with his skills, most of the time you can always spam it. Sentomaro is extremely good, so you could actually work on Sentomaro as your defender for as a step-up character. Number 5, Fire Fist Poltergeist D Ace, or Ace and Marco, or Arco, depending how you would like to call him. This version of Ace is extremely good. You know, he has the ability to create a big massive shield, which is Marco himself, and your opponent will find it very difficult or very challenging trying to get past it. The good thing, you can defend your allies as yourself to provide cover, so your opponent couldn't try to attack your allies. When you are behind the shield, you could use the advantage to especially attacking EX Alkainu on his magma state and get rid of his immune free hit, and you can just slowly destroy him. Even that, this ace can also take out Roger as well. You just have to play smart with the shield. If you just walk around there, go dodge behind it or something like that, you can easily destroy any character if there's a one-on-one fight. Also, if you can place the shield correctly in the treasure and you want to capture it, you could actually capture it comfortably without worry about your opponent can actually stop you. And of course, this typical way to use Ace or any other character that uses a shield, like Young Dolphy, because they both requires according to your HP, so you can play according to the stats of high HP and attack, because the shield is go according to your HP, of course, and then you will be very good, and your shield will be very tanky, so your opponent will find it very difficult trying to get through it. So I'll just say, if you want a good defender in the step up units, Ace is definitely one of them. Number 4, former Whitebeard Pirates 16th Division Commander, Izo. Izo is definitely one of the strong newcomers as an attacker. He's a long-range attacker, so you could actually attack people from a distance, and it's kind of very long, I would say. If you play Izo correctly, just don't get too close to your opponent. Just stay from a distance and shoot your opponent and provide support fire for your allies. you will be very helpful, especially against EX Alkainu. While you spotted he uses his magma state, then just quickly try to get rid of it for your allies, and then it will be very helpful. Izo also can deliver very high damage because Izo is a crit machine as well, and if you have the right medals, you'll get your skill 1 and 2 cooldown pretty quickly and regain HP, and you'll survive a very long time. The only weakness that Izo have is if your opponent get too close, you will be in big trouble. However, if they get too close, you could use this skill, you're not going anywhere, which in other words is a long range area attack, a long range attack with knockback effect. However, it shoots 7 bullets out. So the trick is, if it gets too close, you will have the same effect like Sogeking and Bedge, firing 7 bullets at a time, and then it will just be a one-shotter. I have done that many times. If an opponent get too close, then they're pretty much going to be finished. So I'll just say Izo is definitely one of the strong ones. I don't know yet. Once he reached to 6-star, I probably will rank him even higher. But for now, he's definitely at the 4th place. He's very, very good if you want a good step-up attacker. At number 3, Surgeon of Death, Trafalgar Law. Well, this Law is an old unit. Even though he aged really well, he still is one of the greatest runners in the game, and he still can win you a lot of games, especially because he's very agile, plus his dodge, his normal attacks are extremely quick. Skills are great as well. The Scalpel and also the Counter Shock will provide a lot of good counter attack and just basically destroy your opponents. Although his traits hardly got much on it, but because of his speed, his normal attacks, he will be able to take on pretty much all of the characters. Even you're up against EX Alkainu, as long you can dodge the initial activation, then play smartly when it comes to attack, getting rid of his immune free hit. Once you get rid of the immune free hit, Alkainu is nothing. And Roger, just be a bit careful because you know he's a one-shotter. But if you just play this Law according to his role, capture treasures and just running around with his skills, then you will be able to win a lot of games. He's definitely still a great runner to go for. At number 2, Navy HQ Master Chief Petty Officer Kobe. Well, this Kobe is very, very good. One of the best top characters I would rank in the game. Good thing is he's a step-up unit, so you can actually get him if you have the opportunity, because he appears on all step-up banners. So once you get him, develop him, he will be able to win you a lot of games because of his skills and traits. So the main skill is that he's the upgraded version of Kaku, long range charge attack, and it provides him speed boost as well, so you could actually move quickly. Also, this skill is very crucial, a few seconds of courage, where it creates a mid-range area effect that staggers your opponent and also make yourself and your surrounding allies to become temporarily invincible, and you will recover some HP. With that, you will be able to bypass a lot of opponents' attacks, and you could actually use the opportunity while you're invincible 3 seconds. You could use it to get rid of EX Alkainu immune free and to beat the crap out of EX Alkainu. With Kobe, I have no problem destroying Alkainu plus Roger as well, just depending how you play him. Also, he has the capture speed as well, so he is a very, very good runner. A lot of people find him very annoying. You just have to practice him a few times, and then you will be able to win a lot of games. So yeah, definitely one of the best step-up units. You should be able to get him and then just work on him. At number 1, Borak Works Officer Agent Miss Golden Week. Haha. There's no need much to say about Miss Golden Week. She is very popular right now in the meta because she, as I said, when she appeared, and I have said that she is going to be one of the best runners because of her damn broken skill. Her skill, well, color traps, calming green is already quite broken, where when she does inflict you with calm, you will not be able to attack or use your skill, so you have a problem and you'll be very, very vulnerable and immobilized. You'll be watching her capturing treasures. Also, this is the most broken skill ever. Rainbow colored dreams become temporarily invincible for 8 seconds. Damn, man. No matter what you want to do, you can't do anything to Miss Golden while she's invincible. Her traits are quite good as well. When she attack 1, 2, 3, you will lose attack, defense, and speed, so it will just basically make you quite useless. And she has fast capture, great skill cooldown. I don't know, she should have been a best bounty festival unit. That's what I think. But as a step-up character, you have a great opportunity to get her. If you do get her, use her. She'll be one of your best runners to win you games, and you can take on Alkainu Roger, Oden, all the meta characters. No problem. She's currently one of the meta characters. And the great thing, she's a step-up character. Quite easy to get. Just have to watch out for the banners. If you do get her, work on her, and you will be able to win a lot of games. Yep, definitely number 1.